Hey, it's Evan. Welcome back to another episode of The Mindful 8. In today's episode, we're talking about how success is simply a state of consciousness. As of late, I've been thinking about the duality of life. Yin and yang, as above, so below. What you give to others is what you receive back, etc., etc. I've really been thinking about the duality, right? Finding the equilibrium in everything that I do, in every aspect. Of course, I'm going all in the here and now, in this new chapter of my life, post-college. This summer is really panning out to be a reflective time for Evan Sr., the physical vessel of Evan Sr., to become one with the soul that embodies him. So, as of late, I've been thinking about duality and keeping all things in equilibrium. And I'm always thinking about, was this a successful day? Was this a successful week? Was it a successful month? Is this a successful meal that I'm eating? Is it giving me energy? What is success? How do we define success? Is it a metric? Does it have KPIs, key performance indicators? What is success? And because of my friend Max, who first introduced me to the understanding of how success is a state of consciousness, I've looked at the other side of success, and that is what people see as failure. Now, failure isn't materialistic, right? We all know failure is just an opportunity to succeed. But what does that mean? Failure is an opportunity to succeed. That's a way of looking at failure through a state of consciousness. Failure isn't not making 10K, 50, 100K, $1 million a month. Failure is not having an injury. Failure is not anything of the material world. Because you affirm what's a failure and you affirm what's a success. That's why The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin, a book that I'm picking up as of late, and I'm just going to finish it through. It's more of a coffee table book, but I'm just going to read it through because there are some things that really stand out to me, and it's the book that I'm reading after Autobiography of a Yogi, and whenever I read books, it's time period. So it was reflection, it could be business, creativity, and a side point, of course. But in the book, the Creative Act, A Way of Being, the common theme is how the artist interacts with the world, right? There's doing the art and there's being the art. And that really resonates with me in regards to this understanding of success being a state of consciousness. No dollar amount will truly make somebody happy. It will give you the time to make you happy. It'll give you the freedom to think differently, to do different things, to take action in a different way, to, as an artist, interact with the world in a more freeing way, right? So success is truly a state of consciousness. It isn't 10K, 50K, 100K, 1 million a month. It's how you look at the world. So why this is the video today and why you're listening in, the true meaning, the true intention of this episode of success being a state of consciousness is I'm developing the mindset here and now, embracing the eternal now, loving unconditionally and serving wholeheartedly. And I'm being reminded that by aunts and uncles, that the path that I'm on and the books that I'm reading and where I'm traveling, what I'm pursuing. And of course, I don't need others' affirmation saying you're doing this right or you're doing this wrong, but it's reassurance that success is truly a state of consciousness. Because to take a step back and say, oh, well, I'm not where I want to be at financially earning per month is considering yourself a failure. But in reality, you're developing the mindset that's worthy and capable of evolving into that individual who does make that material, 10K, 50K, 100K a month. Right? You're doing all the work in the here and now, and you're seeing the here and now, everything that you're doing as a success. It's the state of consciousness that we're operating out of, right? Equanimity is so important, mental calmness, being calm at all times of the day. That's the real work that must be done. That's success. It's a state of consciousness. Your mind is always calm. Because nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Not a single thing in this world. Except this. All that rises will fall. We will one day perish. We're eternal within the body. And we're always optimizing for health and longevity. And developing that state of consciousness in regards to health is success. You're evolving. Failure is just an opportunity to succeed. That's you being an artist, navigating through the world. Failure as a state of consciousness. Success as a state of consciousness. Failure is an opportunity to succeed, right? An opportunity to see what went wrong. How can I do better? Success is a state of consciousness. I am who I am, and that is enough. My consciousness is here and now, and I am evolving in the here and now. I'm doing the right things. That is success. And because of all the work that we're doing here and now, and being so detached from the outcome of what comes next, material success of getting the car, attracting in the beautiful wife, getting your first home, everything in the material world just comes naturally because you're operating at that right frequency of unconditional love, being of service to others. And that is success in the here and now. Don't worry about what comes next. Surrender to the synchronistic flow of life. Actively engage and participate in the synchronistic flow of life. That is success. It's a state of consciousness. It's a belief. It's how you, as an artist, interact with the world. Success is a state of consciousness. You are successful here and now. I love you dearly. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your day.